fall, gusty winds, absolutely here. And my doctor purports fish oil and getting fish and things like that. The old omega 3s, as they say. We have a lot of heart attacks in our family on my dad's side, so trying to do it. And I used to take the pills. He said, you know what? Get it from food. So if everyone wondered, a little pack of salmon here. It's not bad. I mean, I love salmon, and I would hardly call this fresh salmon, but it fits the bill. Sometimes I put a little mustard inside of it, but I didn't think I'd like it. But packed pink salmon, it's got the same omega 3s as a serving of like sockeye, and not nearly as expensive either. So it's been a busy morning. Usually I try to have, maybe a pack every morning or at least every other morning. And but today, with all the updates that we have to do here, I'm only now able to grab it here to share that wonderful food with you, which I'm sure is helping out in your breakfast for this morning. But well, we got some rough weather for today, which should come not as a surprise to any of you if you watch our show here. But so far, things look wet. I did check out in the parking lot here at our studios where our temperature has been holding at 32, but they put a lot of salt on, so the parking lot is wet here. And but just looking at how the traffic's moving on I-90 and Peach Street, everything looks wet here. And basically north of 90, things are on the wet side. Now, I will say, even though the parking lot's wet here, the cars have ice on them. We do have ice on the cars here. So the freezing rain is indeed falling basically from I-90 southward. And, we'll go right to the storm tracker here. And you can see basically from Meadville to I-90 and east of I-79 especially, pretty solid pink here, indicating that there's at least some freezing rain, a little sleet mixing in as well. We have a lot of school delays in this area where it's pink, and even a couple of cancellations of events. But notice here in Erie, no pink, north of 90. Temperatures have been holding around 35, and that usually, I mean, even though water freezes at 32, I found that you can have, a typical temperature that our weather watchers have up to 34. You can still get freezing rain. Once you get to 35 and above, usually everything is wet and maybe only some scattered areas of freezing. And the temperatures have been holding close to a 35 downtown Erie. Now, close to I-90, it's been like 32, 33. So, you don't want to get bogged down in details here, but basically north of 20, I think almost no chance of ice. Between 20 and I-90, can't rule it out. Again, we are located here. I zoom in enough here. So here's Robinson Road. And we're located right here. So, and you can see actually even on, we appear to be the dividing line between pink and green, when it comes to where the iciest of conditions are. So basically, south of that, and you'll notice again as we zoom out a bit, here's I-79. And again, you can't take the border as gospel, though I think it's pretty close here where you saw where our station is. But basically anyone south of 90 could have some slick spots, but east of I-79, right into Warren County is where the worst of it is. Now, fortunately, the precipitation is going to taper off in the next hour as as we get in, as the main bands of precipitation move out. But our temperatures here can see hugging near the freezing mark. Harbor Creek's here in Summit, we're actually at 31.6. That's why I got ice in the car. McCain 33, 32 at the Borough, 30 in Corey, and You can see almost everyone in Crawford County below 35, 31 Canandaigua Lake, 31 in Chandler's Valley. Now, I do expect that the precipitation will go pretty much to all rain or mainly rain most of Erie and Crawford County by 8, maybe 9 o'clock. But the pinks still hold in the eastern sections, out through certainly midday and maybe even early afternoon. You can see there. And we can't rule it out here, but this Crawford County, this pink is mainly for maybe wet snow mixing in. But in the east, Jamestown, Warren, especially out toward Bradford, there could be significant ice on the ground. So those of you planning to travel to Warren or Jamestown may want to alter your plans. If you're planning to Meadville and from Erie to Meadville and Titusville, Corey, I might want to wait till midday perhaps when most of the temperatures should be above freezing. After that, not much going on here. Not a whole lot of snow. You can see even Saturday, most of the lake effect bands stay offshore. So we have hello to you, Jen. Good to see you. 32 in the Mercyhurst corridor there. So again, just emphasizing south of 20, can't rule out maybe some iciness in some of those roadways. Hey, Rose, icy and windy in Meadville. Hello, Shelley. 31, freezing rain hitting the windows there in the Corey area. Hey, Danielle, how are things looking out there in Mercer? Amy got 36 on State Street there. She is north of 20, so probably just wet there. Karen's got ice in Union City. Hey, Celine, how are things going for you? Probably wet out your way. St. Paul, Minnesota, ice on the trees today. Well, hello to you. And I think that's the first time I've had a St. Paul's person. Hello to you. Nasty and Corey, everything is ice, still freezing rain. No surprises here. Bob and Sue, I'm guessing no freezing rain, not your way. Oh, so you're in Connecticut. Doing the Connecticut trip. I'm glad it didn't overtake you. Hey, Kim, ice on the trees and the power lines. And hello to you, Wendy. Good to see you. A little icy, a lot of wind. Hey, Lori, on the road in Edinboro right now from Erie. How are things looking there? I hope the roads are okay for you. And hey, Blaine, got some icy conditions in Riceville. Phyllis, good to see you. 32, cold morning out there in your part of Edinboro. Celine, got Thompsonville, New York. Okay, I'm assuming that's closer to Connecticut. Yes, good to have Dave back in the morning here. Dave is back and he hasn't missed a beat, believe me. Hello to you, Vicky. Good to see you. We'll tell him that. Hey, Deb. Work in Franklin. Probably not the best time. I'd at least wait till the afternoon if you wanted to try and travel there, Deborah. And hello to you, April. Good to see you this morning. Bottom line, Erie's fine. Keep in mind, we have wind gusts here that have been already, we had a highest wind gust here. Let me double check real quick. Let's see, we don't have, our weather station here is still down, but we have our chief, we have our engineer who lives less than a mile from the station. He put up a nice weather station, 47-mile-an-hour wind gusts is the highest he's had. Okay, thanks, Lori. Roads are okay. Slow going, though. Not a bad idea because you just don't know. PennDOT's been out. I've seen the trucks out, so they've salted at least or treated the main roads there, so hopefully they'll be fine. But wind gusts here, even if you don't have icy roads, can make things difficult. Be careful. We had the lights flicker a little bit here, but they didn't go out. But there could be some power outages here. And if it goes out, be prepared for an extended period of power outages because when the winds go over 40, Penwec can't do anything to the lines until they get below 40 miles an hour. And that may not happen until tonight. Hey, Laura, okay, they did cancel Warren. I know they're on the delay, I think, earlier. So Warren County schools are canceled. Definitely go, I hope your daughter does go slow there, Phyllis. Not a bad idea at all with this kind of regime. So checking out what's going on farther down the road here. 7-day outlook. Not much here Friday and Saturday. Don't see a lot there. Saturday, the lake effect stays offshore. The winds go more west on Sunday, and I can see some accumulations. Some of you may get 3, 4, 5 inches of accumulation Sunday. That'll be mainly in the belts just south of Erie. Wind direction key, it looks more west right now. And then we'll keep it cold. Astronomical winter begins on Wednesday, okay, December 21st. So, be ready for that. Of course, we've been in meteorological winter already for about 15 days. Okay, people, got to fly here. Hope all is well. Be careful if you do have to travel today. Icy roads or not, because the wind gusts are nasty. Could be some debris on the roads. Watch for some of the traffic lights being out as well. We'll catch you tomorrow. Have yourselves a great day.